Welcome to Little Sunshine Pals.
Masha and the Bear, a recipe for disaster. Once upon a time, deep in the quiet forest, where the trees swayed gently and birds chirped lullabies, Masha was feeling extra creative. "Bear!" she shouted, bursting through the door of his cozy little house. "Let's cook something amazing, like a super cake." Bear looked up from his newspaper and raised an eyebrow. The last time Masha cooked, his kitchen ended up covered in strawberry jam, flour, and somehow spaghetti. Still, Bear was kind and gentle. He scratched his head and nodded with a sigh, opening his big cookbook. "Okay," said Masha, hopping onto the counter. "What do we need? Flour, eggs, milk, sugar, and pickles." Bear froze. "Pickles? Trust me, Bear. It'll be deliciously unique." Bear wasn't so sure, but he handed her a tiny chef hat, and they began. Masha cracked the eggs. A little too hard. A splat! She poured the flour. Everywhere. Poof! Then came the sugar, except she grabbed the salt instead. And finally, the pickles. Bear winced but said nothing. He just watched with wide eyes as Masha mixed everything together while humming her cooking song of chaos. They poured the lumpy, greenish batter into a pan and popped it in the oven. While they waited, Masha decorated the kitchen with sprinkles and syrup and an accidental trail of marshmallows. Ding! The cake was ready. They both leaned in. It looked odd, smelled confused. And when Bear took a bite, his cheeks puffed up, his eyes widened. He ran outside and stuck his tongue in the snow. Masha blinked. Too many pickles? After a glass of water and a warm hug, Bear smiled and handed Masha a proper recipe. This time they baked together, slowly, carefully, step by step. And their second cake? Soft, sweet, and pickle-free. They sat by the fire, munching happily, frosting on their cheeks. Masha giggled. "Next time, Bear, maybe spaghetti cake?" Bear groaned, then chuckled. And as the stars twinkled above the forest trees, Masha yawned and curled up in Bear's favorite armchair. "Good night, Bear," she whispered sleepily. Bear smiled, covered her with a blanket, and turned off the light.